All right, guys. So here's Pablo Sandoval. He's kind of a young guy, but he does a lot of things really good in his swing. And he's a second-year player, but as a rookie last year, he hit 330, hit 25 home runs. So if we watch him get ready here, and he gets on his backside and he gets loaded up, he's got all his weight on his backside. He's got a bent back knee, and he's pretty much right over his back leg. I'll put the cursor right here. Now watch. What he can't do is put his foot back down and just start swinging from right here because he won't have his weight off his backside. So what he does is, after he gathers all his weight on his backside here starts his move, starts to close his hips, gets off his backside, straightens out his back knee as he comes down the touch right here. Now look at how far he's moved forward. He's really gotten off his backside, had a good positive move. He's going to start transferring his weight. Now, if you talk to younger coaches, they're not going to let you do this. Excuse me, not younger coaches, but coaches at younger levels that don't know as much about hitting, they're not going to let you make this move because they're going to say your head's moving too far. But if you don't make a move like this, you're not going to get your weight off your backside. You're not going to get your back knee straight, and things aren't going to work, and you're going to wonder what's going on. Now, I'm not saying you have to get out there as far as Pablo does, but you got to make a move with the back pocket towards the pitcher, just like he does. And now with the back knee straight, it gives him the ability to drive his knee down this way, and that helps him stay behind the ball and helps him rotate. If we keep moving this on, there goes his knee. And now, if we get to this point right here, right there, as he's rotating, he's not squishing the bug. He's on his toe, and there's actually a little bit of space under there, so he's off the ground. So that shows that he's not staying back and just rotating. He gets his momentum moving forward, a good positive move, gets his weight off his backside, transfers his weight, and now he's able to rotate better. It's tougher to rotate if you keep all your weight on your backside. You've got to get your weight off your backside before you rotate. All right, guys, so here we got A-Rod. This is back when he was with the Rangers. And you can watch A-Rod. He gets his weight back right here. He's got a leg kick, so you know all his weight's on his backside. He's got a bent back knee. I'll put the cursor right here on his back hip where he starts, and I want you to watch this move. So his weight's on his backside. Now he starts to straighten out his leg. He starts to get off his backside. And right before he starts to go down right there, you can see the distance he gets off. He's no longer on his backside. He's gotten off of it. He's gotten his weight off. He straightened out his back leg to give him a better ability to now drive his knee down and start his rotation. And if we start going here, there goes his knee down. And now get to this point right here. You guys can't see it as well because the swing kind of cuts it off, but there's space underneath his foot. So he's actually off the ground. He's not sitting back and spinning and squishing the bug. He's transferring his weight, and he's getting off that backside. All right, guys, this is Bryce Harper. We're just going to focus on how he gets off his backside and transfers his weight. So the first thing is, you notice when he gets back here, he gets loaded, and he gets a lot of weight on his backside. His back knee's bent, his front knee's straight. Put the cursor right here on his back hip, and as he comes down and touches, he's going to start to make his move. You can see him getting off his backside. He's straightening out his back knee, but it's also, as he's straightening out that back knee, you see how his hips start to close. His hips were open when he started because he had so much weight in his backside, and he had a bent back knee and a non-bent or straight front knee. Now he's gone to the exact opposite. He's gone to a straight back knee, a bent front knee. That closes his hips, that gets him off his backside, and you can see the distance. This is where he started on the cursor. Now his back hip's here. His back knee is straight, and this is going to give him a chance to drive his back knee down, start his rotation. And he's created a whole lot of force right here. Here goes his back knee driving down, and if we stop it right there, you can see that here's the ground, there's his toe. So he's totally off his backside. His weight has been transferred into a stiff front side right there. And he's not sitting back and just spinning and squishing the bug and getting around balls. He's transferring his weight. He's driving his back knee down. He's sitting off a firm front side. He has no more weight on his backside. This is one of the reasons why the guy hits the ball 500 feet, and he's going to be the #1 overall pick this year. Okay, here's Hanley Ramirez. This is going to be the last guy I throw up here because I think I'm starting to get the point across. But Hanley's one of my favorite guys to watch hit just for the way that he uses his body to generate force. And he's got some of the most power in the entire league, and he's not a huge guy, so you know he's doing things right with his mechanics. So, right before he goes, he has a leg kick here. He's got his weight on his backside, bent back knee. And let me go back real quick. Put this on his back hip. Watch his move. Good positive move. Gets the weight off his backside. Starting to transfer it into his front side. Right before he starts to rotate, he's got a completely straight back knee. He's got a little bit of a bend in his front knee. He's off his backside. His hips are now closed. And now he's going to go into rotation. He drops his knee. By getting that straight back knee, he has room and he has a lot of space to drop that back knee in there, create a lot of power. There's contact. Bent back knee, transferred all his weight into his stiff front leg. He's on his toes, so you know he's not sitting back, squishing the bug and turning. He's actually driving. He's transferring his weight into his stiff front leg. Now, I just wanted to go over just the idea of getting the weight off the back leg. There's a ton more mechanics that go into hitting, but for this I just want to show you how guys don't just sit back and spin, but they get off their backside, they straighten out their back knee, they close their front hip. All that stuff has to be done